How's it going again, everyone? So, I'm deciding to make another small mini review slash first impressions because I don't really have time to sit down and write and edit together a full review when I have other games on Xbox Game Pass that I'm trying to finish, including those ones that I kind of ranted about in my last video. I'm making pretty good progress with those videos, with those games, I mean. So hopefully you'll see a Game Pass reviews in the next couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks out. I'll have a nice long Game Pass reviews. But for now, I'm going to talk about, very briefly, the new Battle Royale game that just came out on PlayStation 4 and 5 through the PS Plus service, as well as on PC. It's called Hunter's Arena Legends. This is a Battle Royale game that is not a shooter. You know how 90% of Battle Royale games are just bland shooters? This is a little bit different. This is like a fantasy-style hack-and-slash game. It shares a lot of the traditions of Battle Royale, like, you know, circular areas shrinking, and you got to get to that area with your team or by yourself. You get to, farm loot and just upgrade yourself as you go along. You get more and more powerful, better chances of survival. What makes this Battle Royale stand out from the other ones is that this one has AI enemies that you can fight as a means to, like, help you gear up for, find better gear and prepare you better for, actual enemies, actual players that you have to fight. So the progression in this game is actually pretty good. I kind of like the whole working together and then working against each other. It's a really cool idea. Now, with that being said, gameplay in itself, not that good. Now, granted, I've only played like 3 or 4 matches of it so far. This is not a full final review. For all I know, my issues with it could be fixed in the future, but for now, this is just my impressions, my full thought, my thoughts so far. There's a lot of problems that I have with Hunter's Arena Legends. First off, the movement and the controls feel very sticky. They're very just stiff, and it doesn't feel fluid and loose like most quick hack and slash games would be. It's very, the combat itself is just not, it's sticky. That's like literally like my best my best description of the combat. Another thing is that I don't know if I can change it in the options, but like almost all the time, half the screen shows like a wall of the control scheme. There is way too much on the screen that I can like hardly even see the actual fucking game. They need to tone it down, I mean, it's enough that they gave us a tutorial level to like teach us the controls and stuff on how to play the game, but why do the controls need to be constantly on the screen? Like, as in the entire control layout. Like, another thing is that you can't quit after you're defeated, or, whether you're playing alone or playing with a team of 3. Like, when your team gets defeated, you still have to spectate the rest of the match in order to get the XP that you earned. You literally cannot exit a game once you're done. Why? Why? You mean to tell me that if I was one of the first people to die, that I would have to basically spectate the whole thing? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to play this much longer if I can't exit out, earn my winnings, and then proceed to the next match. Why does everyone have to wait? Why do I at least have to wait? I pressed every button. I literally cannot get out of the game. I would have to press the PlayStation Home button, exit out of the game, and then launch the app again. But I'm probably not going to be able to collect my earnings. This game, I don't want to play anymore. I like the idea. It's a great idea on paper for a battle royale, but the execution is awful. There's lag. There's just weird controls. Like it's just really off, sticky, and kind of feels a bit unresponsive. You know, you have different moves. Your basic attacks, you got your specials, you got some weird martial artist move that it doesn't really look like a martial artist. It looks like Dovahkiin, you know, shouting. Um, and, you know, each character has their own, like, ultimate build-up move. There's a decent amount of characters. There's melee, mid-range attack, long-range attack enemies and characters and stuff like that. There's a good amount of variety in how you can play and who you can play with, but as a whole, in terms of technical quality and polish, this is just sad. Especially for a game that has been in early access for a couple years now, finally just got, you know, released officially, and it still feels like it's in an alpha or pre-beta state. Yeah, I mean, if you love Battle Royale and you have PlayStation Plus, check it out. You might actually enjoy it. I personally, I'd much rather play all the newer games on Xbox Game Pass than keep playing this, at least in its current state. But I don't recommend paying any amount of money for it. It's not the worst Battle Royale game I've personally played. I think it's definitely better than, like, Don't Even Think. That awful werewolf Battle Royale game that came out like 2 years ago. Fucking dreadful. I do think it's better than Dogfighter World War II. I might actually like it a little bit more than PUBG. Only because I hate PUBG. But it's still far from the best Battle Royale game in my experience. I like Apex Legends a lot better. Call of Duty Warzone's probably a lot better. Haven't played that one yet. Don't think I will. Don't want to waste 100 gigabytes of space. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's just my my mini review, if you can call it that. I don't think I'll be playing any more of this. I just don't. My final score would probably be like, I like the idea. I love the idea. If they can address those issues that I just mentioned, then, you know, I could see it going up to like a 7 out of 10. Or maybe even an 8 if they can really polish it up and, you know, fix the lag and give us better servers. It could very well be an 8 out of 10. But as of right now, it feels very unfinished, very buggy, very laggy, and just some missing features like being able to exit out of a game when you're done. Just a thought. So, my final score, as of right now, would probably be a 5 out of 10. It does some things right, but it does a lot of things wrong. Anyway, guys, like I said, I'll try to have my first Game Pass review batch out, or the second one that I've done, but the first of this year, out sometime by the end of August, by the end of this month. So definitely stay tuned if you're interested in hearing my final thoughts of some games I've been struggling on lately. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you there. Thank you for watching.
The Gamer Gods!